Hi guys, I'm glad to see everyone here and you are welcome to listen to my forecasts about the market. So we'll start with the Bitcoin and I want to share my idea about the growing instrument and your target right now is around 61,900 or 62,000. You can take a look at my idea. You had a good level of support near 29,500. So market gave us 100% of upgoing tendency. After that, we saw correction. Here's the correction, which took 50% of this upgoing tendency. After the correction, they jumped up. Look, there was an entry point over here. After they broke the tendency, they keep going up. So right now, after they broke the zero level, you have three targets to go up. The first one is 56,480. After that, 58,530. And after that, you go to 61,900 or 62,000. So if you take a look at the history, so you'll see that this is like the maximum of this price, but it's not the end of my conclusions, like, oh, this is the target, let's stop over here. This is like the nearest target that you are going to use, but after they break it, you have new targets. Look here. We take into account the upgoing tendency from February and March of 2020 to the highest price in the history in 2021. And after they break this highest price near 64,800, look here, they will be ready to go. They will be ready to go up here, 63,940. So the target for Bitcoin, the nearest one, is like 64,000, 65,000. This is the maximum price, but after that, they will go over here, 73,730 or 74,000. So what you can use right now, the Fibonacci levels, you take into account this upgoing tendency, and those are your targets intraday. This one and this one. After they test it, they give a rebound to 58,200 or 58,300. They give a rebound from here, and they make a new jump. They go to 64, 65,000, and over here, after they give you break, you will see 73,000, 73, 74,000 for Bitcoin. This is not a forecast like, it will go for 100%. No, it's not like that. This is just a technical picture that I'm giving you an advice to use. Why? Because this is something that works for many years. The Fibonacci levels, the technical levels, this is something really good that everyone should use. And also, I would like to mention that here is some tendency that you have to pay attention to. But this tendency, it may be broken. After they break this tendency, you can understand that here is a correction. How far the correction will go? You take the minimum price after which the price started to go up. You take the minimum price, you take the maximum price, and you will get these correction lines. So this is something like Fibonacci extension that I use all the time for many, many years, for like more than 12 years. Now we can go to share my ideas. Let's go to share ideas about the S&P 500. Look here. If you go to monthly chart, you will see the candlestick that shows us a signal for short positions. But look, when you see candlestick signal, which shows you an opportunity that price will go down, this is not a signal that will happen 100%. This is something that you can use if they start to break the levels of support and they give you extremums, lower and lower. But if you see on weekly chart, on daily chart, shadows on the bottom side, it means that seller is still weak. They're not ready to go down yet. So right now you can see shadows on the bottom side for S&P 500. It's still a tricky moment to enter market right now. I don't like to buy right now. So what I do with this S&P 500 index, I'm waiting for them to break tendencies that I feel like they're important. I need the 100% to see that S&P 500 goes above the Fibonacci levels, goes above the Shimoku cloud, goes above the 200 moving average. And also, what I want to see, I want them to break the tendency. Look, on 4-hour chart, price is trying to touch the 200 moving average right now. Price is trying to touch this tendency. I don't like it. This is not a moment to buy right now. Yeah, on daily chart, it looks good, like wow, they're strong, they want to go up. But if you go to 1 hour chart, it's not that good. You don't feel like they're ready to go up. What I want to see, what I want to trade, I want them to break this tendency. I want them to break the 200 moving average on 4 hour chart. I want them to go above this Shimoku cloud, and after that, they break it, maybe retest, and I'm ready to enter market with the long positions. What will be the target? It's like this extremum. You use extremums. So level 4,470. After that, you may put your target to 4,500, and after that, 4,540. But only after they break the tendency. With the Nasdaq, it's kind of the same. On daily chart, I hope you remember that I told you about this level of support last week. So look here. It's perfect. It was really perfect, this level of support. How I found it? First of all, you take 100% of this upgoing tendency. From March of 2020, the price went up, so this is 100% of movement. The first correction level of Fibonacci levels is 14,360. This is something they touched. Also, I used the level of support, which used to be the level of resistance. Look, maximum price of February 2021, maximum price of April 2021, and now we make tendency. It used to be a level of resistance, and now it was level of support. Okay, so should we buy right now? You go to 4 hour chart, you check the 200 moving average. Price is being under the 200 moving average. I don't like it. You go to 1 hour chart. Well, it's better. It's been above the 200 moving average right now. Nice. Let's check the tendency. Tendency, it's still, a downgoing tendency. It's still not okay. If you go and check, for example, opportunity for price to go higher, I use Fibonacci extension. And they take the Fibonacci extension from 4th of October, so minimum price, maximum price, minimum price. Fibonacci extension shows me target 15,100, which is the same with the tendency that I just showed you, the green line. When should I buy? Only above 14,930. Above this area, I will buy up here. This is something that I do understand technically. I don't need a lot of pips. I don't need a lot of something. I need technical signal. After that, I'm ready to earn money. Only when I see the technical signal. So this is my technical signal right now. I hope it will help you to understand what's up with the market, and you will get a good trading idea from my channel from day to day. I wish you huge profits, and you're welcome to use all my ideas. If you go to check the Great Britain pound Japanese yen targets, so those are my targets right now. This is like 155.08. So this is something that I'm buying right now. If you go to Brent, you will understand that my level of support is still around 83 and my target is 86. So you can check in my Telegram channel. I write to you all the time that this is my support, and that used to be my target. I earned here. Now they broke it, so this is support, and from here I'm gonna buy with the target 86. If you check gold right now, they're still being in downgoing tendency, and they're not showing us a good technical reason to buy or to sell. Actually, seriously, there is no reason. Look here, for many weeks we're being in a range, and let's take into account not only the latest situation but also from the beginning of summer. If you take it into account, they've been in range, and range is like 1,746, and level of resistance is 1,830. So this is not something that we should trade right now with 100% idea. If you ask me what I do like about this instrument, it's like an idea about inflation risk. I like an idea because if market is giving us an idea that inflation is risky and we should be afraid of that, it means that speculations will be really strong and we'll see lower prices. Seriously, this is something we should be afraid of. If everyone is giving us an idea that inflation is really scary, and the first inflation instrument is gold, if you think that everyone hears this information, it means that we will we will get a surprise from market. So I wouldn't advise you to be really 100% sure and buy gold right now. I don't like that, and I do have levels of support which I think market can show us. So I'm gonna buy gold only above the tendency that they have right now from like August 2020. They have downgoing tendency. After they break it, I'm ready to enter market with long positions. But right now, I still feel like they're going to show us new minimums. So I wouldn't advise to trade this instrument right now. Pay your attention to Bitcoin, pay your attention to Euro, pay your attention to American indexes. This is something that's really good right now. I wish you huge profits and stay with me on this channel. So see you later, guys. Bye bye.